Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of December 14th, 2025. Keep in mind, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. Just means that that one message is meant for someone else watching. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out your other placements. And if you would like to learn about how you can become a time traveler, please check out the description box below. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Sagittarius collective now for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Sagittarius not see coming for the week of December 14th, 2025? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Played out. At the bottom of the deck, you have dodging. Okay. All right, Saggy. Tell me why played out is something that Sagittarius does not see coming for the week of December 14th, 2025. For Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, we have the Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, you have Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Magician. Oh my God, who is this person? Why do they keep showing up in your energy? It could be the same person that we've seen for a while now, come and go in and out of your energy. And for others of you, it's someone entirely new. So we'll definitely clarify. When I do this reading, the first couple of cards that come out are typically the energy of the person I'm reading for. So this is you, and this is the situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with. I feel like this is what is played out. You're done with it. You don't want to tango with that person anymore. Some of you could be dodging them. Right behind that, we have in their head. Oh, and behind that, uninterested. I don't think you're interested in the situation, environment, or connection. They seem to be concerned about that. Your energy here is the Seven of Wands. You're standing your ground on something, defending yourself, defending your peace, defending your energy, whether you're verbalizing it to this person or not. That's the position that you seem to be in here. Tell me about the Seven of Wands here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Seven of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Strength card. Wow. You have seen enough. That's what I just heard. I've seen enough. So you've seen enough. You've heard enough. You have engaged with either this individual situation. I should say you have engaged with the situation, environment, or connection, or the archetype of that situation, environment, or connection enough to know you no longer want to engage with it. You've thought about it long enough. You've sat on it long enough. You've meditated on it long enough, and you are very resolute in this. I can just cut you out. I don't have to engage or re-engage with something that is repeating a pattern or with something that is similar to what I dealt with in the past, which wasn't beneficial to me. So again, we'll clarify this more, and then you determine if this is someone that you tangoed with in the past or a new person that wants to tango with you. But there's no bones about it that Seven of Swords to the Magician is a highly deceptive energy. And you seem to be okay with turning your back on it. Six of Pentacles. Why is this in Sagittarius' energy here this week? I feel like you would be willing to connect and engage with situations, environments, connections, experiences, if they are reciprocal in nature. I don't think you're shutting the world off. One more shuffle here. Thank you. You just seem to be protecting your energy. Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, that's the truth, and the King of Pentacles. Wow, look at you, really bossing up and guarding your pentacle resources, your time, your love, your money, your attention, your energy, etc., etc., etc. Your resources. Again, you're not being stingy. You're not saying, I'm shutting off the world and I don't want to engage with anyone. No, I will engage with individuals that don't cause me internal conflict. or internal turmoil. I don't want the chaos and conflict. I want reciprocity. If it's reciprocal in nature, I'll test it out. I'll engage. If I can already tell that it's the same pattern from the past, whether it's with that exact entity or the archetype of that entity, I'm not interested. Knight of Wands. Tell me why. Oh, and we just had the Nine of Wands show itself. Yeah, this is like I've learned my lesson from the past. Been there, done there, right? Got the t-shirt, the koozie, the mug, the whole thing. Don't need to repeat that. Knight of Wands. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Isn't it interesting? In a Knight of Wands, I feel like you're forging forward. And this entity, or the, again, archetype of the entity, is like following behind you. Knight of Wands. You have Justice. You have the Five of Pentacles. And you have the Lovers. You're making the choice to leave this out in the cold, or to reject it, or to ignore it, or to no longer engage with it, or to not accept it if it's something new. Two of Cups. Tell me about this connection here. Tell me about this connection here. What is this Two of Cups here for Sagittarius? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Two of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Sun. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords. This is exactly the energy. This is like, look, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Devil. Oh my God, I'm so glad I was told to look under there. This is a group of Sagittarians that I've tapped into, where like when it comes to soulmate, soul bond connections, based upon my past experiences, I can decipher very well between a beneficial soulmate connection and a toxic karmic connection. So if I feel that this soulmate is beneficial to me, that there's equal reciprocity, then I'm all in. I'm all in for the long run. I will invest. I will be happy. I will engage. I will nurture. I will communicate. I want to be victorious with the connection. I want the person to be victorious. I want myself to be victorious with whomever or whatever this is, professionally, platonically, or romantically. But also based on my past experiences, I'm not engaging with anyone who is Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Devil. Low vibrational, argumentative, deceptive, manipulative, narcissistic. Not doing that. Nope. Been around the block too many times and not interested in it. And I feel like you have, or at least this week, will be labeling or identifying, maybe that's a better word, identifying this situation, environment, or connection as something that is toxic in nature. Tell me more about that individual. So far we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here, as well as Gemini and Virgo. Excuse me. Tell me more about this individual. Let's clarify this sneaky magician here. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is clarified by Temperance, Judgment, and the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. This is communication with you, or the attempt at communication with you, or the attempt at connection with you this week. This is the energy of someone who's making the judgment call to reach out to you. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, mercy. Seven of Swords, Magician to the King of Cups. Someone who may emotionally love bomb you, tell you everything that they think you want to hear. And look, could this be someone that you're disconnecting from, or someone you're already disconnected from in the past? Absolutely. But this could be someone new. Like if you have been applying for jobs, this is the prospective employer who comes in and makes you the opportunity, and they make it sound so fabulous. It is the best work environment you will ever have. We're going to take care of you. You're going to want to retire here. It's just all bullshit. So yeah, for some of you, it's the same entity you've always dealt with. And for others of you, it's the same type of entity that you've dealt with. I mean, there is an offer here of communication with that Page of Cups, but it's highly deceptive. What are they offering Sagittarius this week? Or what is the communication this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Queen of Wands, there you are, whether you're masculine or feminine. Ace of Pentacles, there's the offer or the opportunity. And Strength. We have Leo now on the table. Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Be cautious of opportunities that you receive this week to engage with a past person, like re-engage with a past person, or engage with a new person. I would say any opportunity, if this were my personal reading, any opportunity to engage with another entity this week, whether they're a known entity or an unknown entity, I would proceed with caution. Because there's something very manipulative here in this person's energy when they're, again, having this conversation with you or making this offer. What is the deception? What is this Seven of Swords? Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands. And this is unrelenting, right? Knight of Swords to the Nine of Wands is, I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep making this sound too good to be true. This is like the used car salesman, and you're trying to leave the lot, and they're like, no, come back. Here's another feature, or I can take $500 off. Like, it's unrelenting speech, unrelenting discussion. It's the person when you're on the phone with and you're like, okay, I have to go, I have to, get back to whatever, baking pie, making dinner, I have to get in the shower and get to work. And they just keep talking and talking. It's unrelenting. Okay, Seven of Swords. What is the deception here? This is like the telemarketer and you try getting off the phone with them. They won't let you off the phone or they call you right back. That's what it feels like, unrelenting. What is the Seven of Swords here in this person's energy? One more shuffle. Thank you. What is this deceit? Nine of Wands. Again, unrelenting. King of Wands. Page of Wands. Unrelenting. Devil. Unrelenting, wanting you to engage with them, to accept their offer, to move forward with them. Or if it's a past person, to re-engage with them. Unrelenting. Almost bordering obsessive. Why? What's the motive here? Why? What's the motive here? What is the motive here? One more shuffle. Thank you. What is this person's motive? Eight of Wands, communication. For you to travel with them, travel to them, allow them to come see you, move forward with them. Eight of Wands. The Devil. Oh, please, Sag, just be careful. King of Cups. There we go. There's more of this, making this sound. Five of Swords. This is verbal manipulation, love bombing, making something sound way too good to be true. This is future faking. This is telling you that even though it's a used car, it runs better than a new car off the assembly line. This is trying to get you to buy something, buy into something, agree to something, sign a contract, re-engage with them, move forward with this individual in respect to this offer or opportunity or connection. This is unrelenting, obsessive, verbal manipulation to keep you stuck. Now, I don't think they know they're keeping you stuck. Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Hangman. It's to keep you stuck. I don't think they're knowingly doing that. I think they're part of a larger karmic plan for you that they're not aware of. I feel like your soul's journey is to break free from this type of entity, or, to reclaim your power back. I think this person's just a tool that's being used by the universe to teach you this lesson. Discernment, tapping into your intuition, doing what is in your best interest, learning from your past lessons, not repeating the same cycle. That seems to be what's happening here. I mean, for some of you, does this person know they're doing this? They could. Whether they're conscious of it or not, I feel like they're being used. I hate to say that. I feel like they're part of the lesson plan here for the Sagittarius collective. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. We get advice here for Sagittarius. How can they deal with this situation, environment, or connection this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. And we have the Ace of Swords. Wow, the World. Played out, blocked, over. Acknowledge that you've learned the lesson. World card for me is like the 4 years of high school, if you've seen my readings before. In the United States, we attend 4 years of high school. Typically, the World card shows the 4 fixed signs in the corner. Those are fixed 4 years of high school. We go through them. At the end, hopefully, we graduate. We get a diploma. It's done. We don't have to go back to high school anymore. We can go to work, we can go to university, we can work on the family farm, we can get a job, we could take the year off. Whatever we do post high school is on us. We take the lessons from high school. We don't need to repeat high school again. You've passed this. You've aced it. You have an ace of swords. You've mastered it, okay? You graduated here at the top of your class. You could go back to high school. I think you're a lot smarter than this entity gives you credit for. I don't think you're going back to high school. Your advice here is to focus on self-love, nurturing yourself, nurturing your future, and seeing this entity for who and what it truly is, which is a lesson that you have already learned. Again, whether it's a current person, a past person, or someone totally new on the scene with this offer, it's you being able to use your discernment to see the red flags, and I have no doubt that you will be able to do that. You have the World, you have the Two of Wands, and you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you've healed this wound. You've healed this wound. There's no need to go back now. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the week of December 14th, 2025. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And don't forget, don't blah, blah, blah. Stumbling over my words there. I'm just so proud of you for standing up to this entity or not repeating a cycle. I keep saying 2026 will be fabulous for many of the zodiac signs. Sagittarius is definitely one of them. So I'm actually very excited to start doing the 2026 readings for you and for the other zodiac signs. But anyway, as I was saying, don't forget to check out the description box below if you want to learn about how you too can become a time traveler. Until I read for you again, Sagittarius. Oh, if you're celebrating your birthday this week, I'd like to wish you a happy birthday. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.